This video is about finding the equation of a line for 8th graders. 8th graders, this is your virtual classroom. Just a few reminders for your convenience. Get a sheet of paper and a pen to answer the exercises. To make sure you comprehend and follow through the concepts in the video, pause and replay the video at any time in any point. Now you are ready. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to recall the graphs of linear equation, determine the process of getting the equation of the line using the slope-intercept form, point-slope form, given any 2 points, and x and y intercepts. And find the equation of the line using the slope-intercept form, point-slope form, 2-point form, and two-intercept form. Now that we know the objectives of this video, let's begin. Let's start this lesson by recalling your knowledge on the graphs of linear equation. Activity 1. Graphing time. Graph the following equations given the following and describe its graph. Write your answer on a sheet of paper. For number 1, we have 2 points, 0, 2, and 1, negative 2. For number 2, we have a slope and a point. For number 3, we have the intercepts of the line. The x-intercept is 1, the y-intercept is 5. Now, since this is an activity that you are supposed to answer, I will show you how to answer number 1. Then you do the number 2 and the number 3. Number 1 here, we are given 2 points, 0, 2, and 1, negative 2. Let us plot the points and connect them. So we have 0, 2 here, and here is our 1, negative 2. And then we are going to connect the 2 points. And there you have the graph of your line. Now let us determine the slope, which is from point 1, negative 2. We rise 4 points or 4 units and then run 1 unit to the left to 0, 2. Therefore, m is equal to 4 over negative 1, or the slope is negative 4. The slope is negative. Therefore, the trend of the line is decreasing from left to right. You have learned in the previous module that a linear function can be described in its equation in the form y is equal to mx plus b, which is the slope-intercept form, or the ax plus by equals c, which is the standard form. In addition, it can also be described by its graph. What if you are asked to find the equation of the line? How will you do it? The next part of this lesson will help you understand the steps in finding the equation of the line. Let's do activity 2. Do this. Instructions. Do what is asked and write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. Graph y is equal to 2x minus 5 in a Cartesian plane. Using the formula, m is equal to rise over run, what is the slope of the equation and its y-intercept? What can you say about the values of m and b in the equation y is equal to mx plus b, and the slope and the y-intercept of the line y is equal to 2x minus 5? Since this is an activity for you to work on, let me help you with graphing the line, and you can give your insights to answer number 3. What can you say about the values of m and b in the equation y is equal to mx plus b, and the slope and the y-intercept of the line y is equal to 2x minus 5? Since this is an activity for you to work on, let me help you with graphing the line and you can give your insights to answer number 3. The equation of the line is y equals 2x plus 5. To get the y-intercept, we are going to substitute x with 0. So y is equal to 2x plus 5, y is equal to 2 times 0 plus 5, and y is equal to 5. The y-intercept is 5. Now, the equation is in the slope-intercept form. The slope is m, which is equal to 2. Following the formula of the slope, which is rise over run, we know that m is equal to 2 over 1. The equation of the line is y equals 2x plus 5. To get the y-intercept, we are going to substitute x with 0. So y is equal to 2x plus 5, y is equal to 2 times 0 plus 5, and y is equal to 5. The y-intercept is 5. Now, the equation is in the slope-intercept form. The slope is m, which is equal to 2. Following the formula of the slope, which is rise over run, we know that m is equal to 2 over 1. We plot our y-intercept, which is 5, and from 5, we rise 2 units up and run 1 unit to the right, since our slope is positive. Our graph looks great. Now answer number 3 and submit this activity to your teacher. We plot our y-intercept, which is 5, and from 5, we rise 2 units up and run 1 unit to the right, since our slope is positive. Our graph looks great. Now answer number 3 and submit this activity to your teacher. The previous lesson taught us how to graph linear equations using 2 points, the intercepts and the slope and a point on a line. In this lesson, we are going to learn to find the equation of the line using slope-intercept form, point-slope form, two-point form, two-intercept form. Now, before we begin with finding the linear equations using the different forms, let us recall that a linear equation in 2 variables can be written in 2 forms. Standard form, which is ax plus by is equal to c, and the slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus b. In getting the equation of the line given the slope and y-intercept, use the slope-intercept form. For example, determine the equation of the line whose slope is negative 2 and the y-intercept is 7. Let us find the equation of the line using the given, which is negative 2, and the y-intercept, which is 7. Let us use the equation y is equal to mx plus b, which is the slope-intercept form. Substitute the given values to our equation. By substitution, we can directly substitute the given values to the equation to get the equation of the line in the slope-intercept form. By substitution, we can directly substitute the given values to the equation to get the equation of the line in the slope-intercept form. Therefore, y is equal to negative 2x plus 7. Another example. Find the equation of the line if m is equal to 3 over 5 and the y-intercept is equal to negative 5. Given our slope is 3 over 5 and our y-intercept is negative 5, we substitute the values to our m and b. Our m is 3 over 5 and our b is negative 5 by substitution. Therefore, the equation is y is equal to 3 over 5x plus negative 5. What is the equation of the line in standard form whose y-intercept is negative 3 and whose slope is 1/2? Given our m is equal to 1/2 and our b is equal to negative 3, we can directly substitute that to our equation. So y is equal to 1/2 x plus negative 3. In the previous section, you learned about finding the equation of a line given the slope and the y-intercept using the slope-intercept form. Now this time, you will be learning the process of getting the equation of the line given any point, and the slope. To find the equation of the line given any point and a slope, use the point-slope form, which is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1, where m is the slope and x sub 1, y sub 1 is any given point. Let us solve our first example. What is the equation of the line given the slope 3 containing the point 3, negative 2? Using the point-slope form, substitute the given values, which is m, or our slope is 3, x sub 1 is 3, and y sub 1 is negative 2. Using the formula y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1, we substitute the values of our y sub 1, which is negative 2, and our x sub 1, which is 3. Remember the rule in multiplying integers with the same sign. Negative times negative is equal to positive, and the distributive property of multiplication. And so, y plus 2 is equal to 3x times negative 9. Combining like terms and remembering the rule in operating integers, we have y is equal to 3x minus 9 plus negative 2. And our final answer is y is equal to 3x minus 11. Determine the equation of the line which passes through the point 1, 2 and parallel to the line 2x minus 3y equals 6. Step 1. Change the equation 2x minus 3y equals 6 to the slope-intercept form y is equal to mx plus b. And we have y is equal to 2 over 3x minus 2. From the solution, we got m is equal to 2 over 3 and our y-intercept is negative 2. Lines that are parallel have the same slope. Using the point-slope form, substitute the values of the point and the slope. So, our y sub 1 is 2, our x sub 1 is 1, our slope is 2/3. And so, y is equal to 2 over 3x minus 4 over 3. The slope of the equation 2x minus 3 is the same with the slope of the equation parallel to its line. Refer to example number 2. Find the equation of the line which passes through the point 1, 2 and is perpendicular to the line 2x minus 3y equals 6. In example number 2, we were able to get the value of the slope, which is 2/3. This time, you will be able to know that the slope of the perpendicular line of the equation is the negative reciprocal of the slope in the equation of example number 2. Now, the slope of the equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 6 is 2/3. And the negative reciprocal is negative 3 over 2. Now, this time, it says that the equation passes through the point 1, 2. So, our y sub 1 is 2. And our x sub 1 is 1. To get the equation of the line perpendicular to 2x minus 3y equals 6, we are going to use the point-slope form. So, given our y sub 1 is equal to 2, and our x sub 1 is equal to 1. We have here our equation y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Y minus 2 is equal to negative 3 over 2 times the quantity of x minus 1. Remember the rule in multiplying integers with the same sign. Negative times negative is positive. So, negative 3 over 2 times negative 1 is positive 3 over 2. Now, we combine like terms. Remember the rules in operating integers. So, we have 3 over 2 plus 2. And now, since we have here a whole number, we are going to express this into a fraction with the same denominator as 3 over 2 to make them like terms. So, that would be 4 over 2. So 3 over 2 plus 4 over 2 is 7 over 2. Now, the equation which is perpendicular to 2x minus 3y is equal to 6 that passes through point 1, 2 is y is equal to negative 3 over 2x plus 7 over 2. The slope of the equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 6 is the opposite reciprocal of the slope of the equation perpendicular to its line. Now let's talk about the two-point form. In getting the equation of the line given any 2 points, use the two-point form. Y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1, where the formula in getting the slope is m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 x sub 1. Remember that this is the formula of the slope, which is the change in our y over the change in our x. The two-point form can be written as y minus y sub 1 is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times the quantity of x minus x sub 1, where x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2 are any two given points, and y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 is the slope or the m. Find the equation of the line passing through the points negative 2, 4, and 4, negative 2. Substitute the given points to the formula. We have y minus 4 is equal to negative 2 minus negative 4 over 4 minus the quantity of negative 2 times x minus negative 2. Remember the rule in multiplying integers with the same sign. Negative times negative is equal to positive, and the distributive property of multiplication. We have y minus 4 is equal to negative 6 over 6 times the quantity of x plus 2. And simplifying that would be y minus 4 is equal to negative x minus 2. Combine the like terms, remembering the rule in operating integers. And so, y is equal to negative x plus 2. Another example, write the equation of the line in standard form which passes through the points 4, negative 7, and origin. Using the two-point form, substitute the given values, which are x sub 1 is equal to 4, y sub 1 is equal to negative 7, and our origin with the coordinates x sub 2 is equal to 0, y sub 2 is equal to 0. Now substituting the values in our equation, we have y minus negative 7 is equal to 0 minus negative 7 over 0 minus 4 times the quantity of x minus 4. Simplifying that would be y plus 7 is equal to 7 over negative 4 times the quantity of x minus 4. So that would be 7 over negative 4 times x is negative 7 over 4x. 7 over negative 4 times negative 4, that would be 7. Y is equal to negative 7 over 4x plus 7 minus 7, so that we will get the slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to negative 7 over 4x. Changing this into the standard form, that would be 7x minus 4y is equal to 0. Now, let's talk about the two-intercept form. To find the equation of a line given the x and y intercepts, use the two-intercept form, which is x over a plus y over b is equal to 1, or y is equal to negative b over ax plus b, where a is the x-intercept, b is the y-intercept, and both a and b are not equal to 0. Example number 1. Find the equation of the line in standard form given the x-intercept, which is 5, and y-intercept, which is 3. Option 1. Using the formula y is equal to negative b over ax plus b. Substitute the given values in the two-intercept form, which are a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 3. There you go. A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 3. And finally, 3x plus 5y is equal to negative 15. Option number 2. Using the formula x over a plus y over b is equal to 1. Again, substitute the given values in the two-intercept form, which are a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 3. Now, we get the GCF, or the greatest common factor, to solve the equation. Remember the rules in adding fractions. So we have 3x plus 5y over 15 is equal to 1. And then 3x over 15 plus 5y over 15 is equal to 1. Since the form is in the fraction form, multiply both sides of the equation with the GCF, which is 15, to cancel the denominator of ax. Notice that the answer using the formula in option 1 is just the same with the formula in option 2. The common formula used is option number 2. So let's try that. Given a is equal to negative 1 and b is equal to 4, find the equation of the line in standard form. Using the formula x over a plus y over b is equal to 1, substitute the given values. So x over negative 1 plus y over negative 4 is equal to 1. Use the GCF to solve the equation. Remember the rule in adding fractions. So 4x plus y over negative 4 is equal to 1. And since the form is in the fraction form, multiply both sides with the GCF, which is negative 4, to cancel the denominator. And our standard form is in 4x plus y is equal to negative 4. Now what's more? There's a lot more. First, activity 3, write it down. Instructions. Determine the equation of the line in standard form and slope-intercept form having the following slope and y-intercept on a separate sheet of paper. We have number 1, m is equal to 12, b is 0. Number 2, m is negative 3, b is 1/4. Number 3, m is negative 2 over 5, b is 8. Activity 4, finding time. Find the equation of the line given the slope and a point. Use a separate sheet of paper for the solution. Number 1, slope is 0 with 0.22. Number 2, slope is 3 over 4 with 0.0, negative 3. Number 3, slope is 5 with 0.65. And we have activity 5, compute. Find the equation of the line passing through the given points. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1, negative 2, 0 and 0, 2. Number 2, negative 3, 4 and negative 2, negative 2. Number 3, negative 6, 7 and 11, 5. For activity 6, determine the equation of the line in standard form given the intercepts. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1, a is negative 6, b is 8. Number 2, a is 10, b is 12. Number 3, x-intercept is negative 9, y-intercept is 3. Here's what you need to remember. The equation of the line can be determined given the slope and a y-intercept using the slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus b. And a slope-intercept form can also be written in the standard form, which is ax plus by is equal to c. In finding the equation of the line given any point and a slope, use the point-slope form, which is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1, where m is the slope and x sub 1, y sub 1 is any point. The two-point form can be written as y minus y sub 1 is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times the quantity of x minus x sub 1, where x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2 are any given points. And y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 is the slope, or the m. Use the two-intercept form y over a plus y over b is equal to 1, or y is equal to negative b over ax plus b, where a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept, and both a and b are not equal to 0 in finding the equation of a line given the intercepts. Congratulations! We just finished Lesson 1 of Module 9 of the first quarter. You are doing great and getting smarter. This has been your teacher, Miss Mary Kate. Get involved and keep on learning.